Well, good morning, YouTube. We're here to work on the Vehicross again. If you notice, I have not put the door panel back together. That's because when I had it out to do the rearview mirror, this doesn't work. And I'm going to show you why it doesn't work. The window. Notice how the mechanism runs up and down, but the window doesn't do anything. That's because here, these factory attachments have been broken. Alright, so what I've done is I got on the interwebs and I found a thread from 10 years ago. 10 years ago now. Oh, there's the bike. We were on a 28-mile ride yesterday. Wasn't on purpose. Anyway, the thread here. I got on this thread from about 10 years ago. Where'd it go? Permanent fix. Why the internet does this to me, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. StreetBoutiqueCustoms.com makes a Vehicross window clip replacement kit, which I found again on a thread that was 10 years old. I called this guy. Guy was pretty cool. He said, yeah, he still makes this stuff. So here you go. I have it right here in the garage. I have the two replacement parts. I'm only doing one today, plus all of the interior screws that I pulled out last time. So we have all of our interior trim pieces, plus those. I'll let y'all know how this goes. My dad's volunteered to help me today, so this could be fun. Alright, these were incredibly easy to take out. This is a 13mm, that's all it really took. As you can see, it screws into the plastic piece. This is supposed to be a U that the window fits in. As you can see, half of the U is broken off. So I have this big U joint here. There you go, you can see it through the contrast in the white. This is going to replace both of these parts. It's going to screw in just like that. So let's see how easy this is to do. Alright, correction. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with 13. These are 10mm. The kit comes with 11mm. So 10 to pull it out, 11mm to install. Alright, so I've roughed this in, and here's what I've done. I put a bolt facing in and a bolt facing out to see if it would mess with anything. And it doesn't. As I hold this and move it up and down, it seems to run just fine with the bolt in and out. But here's the problem. Check this out. The problem is right here. That apparently goes to the cladding. It's that one. And I may leave this door off because I need to get to that too. But anyway, that is going to be a problem because this, even when it's flush up against here, still hits that. So what I'm going to have to do probably is get something and sand that down. So next part of the build. Alright, while I have the door apart, I went ahead and took off the body molding, and I'm going to replace it with the replacement molding. So I'll let you know how that goes. It had 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pop-out points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the little plastic things. Passenger side door is pretty much torn apart right now. I'm halfway through doing this. I haven't glued this in yet. So far it seems to work. I have it in the rails and everything. Like I said, I decided as long as I had everything torn apart, clean everything out and put the new cladding on it. Well, welcome to day 2. It's Father's Day. My nieces bought me the shirt, the kitty cat shirt, for Father's Day. That was their gift to me, so I'm wearing it. I got up really early this morning because yesterday I spent all day out here with my dad. Dad was assistant yesterday, and we replaced some cladding, and I replaced the stuff in the door for the mirror, or not the mirror, but the window. And I got up this morning all excited. I'm like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to test out that mirror. Car's dead, so AAA is on the way. So anyway, that's how it goes. But once we have everything back up and running, I'll walk y'all around the car. I didn't do a whole lot of filming yesterday because it was hot and my dad was helping me, and it just seemed to get in the way. But I learned some things, and I'll show y'all what I learned as we go. Okay, so here we are in the garage. I have the door panel out, cleaned it a little bit. There's the passenger side body cladding. There's the passenger side rear body cladding. Here's some things that I learned. This is not as easy as what I thought it was going to be. Alright, you have here little plastic clips that go in here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you can see the plastic clips that have been sheared off. That one actually pulled it from the body. This is the little pan. This actually goes into the body, and then these stick into it. But anyway, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the rear of the car. This is your gas tank. This is your light. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rivets of these little hex head things right here. Of these. Then you have really weird things like 1, 2, 3, this really weird thing right here, 4, and what goes in there are, actually what goes in there are these screws. Mine actually had a sheet metal tap screw in it from whoever tried to do the last repair. Alright, next thing, up underneath inside the wheel well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 of these things, and look at how ratty these are. The replacement piece I have, same thing. Same stuff in the same area. What these are little rivets that come up through here. I thought they were plastic because they were coated in plastic, but they turned out to be metal pieces coated in plastic. So like I said, the guy that sent me my replacement apparently just tore it out too. So here's what I learned. All this stuff is way more attachment points here than I thought. Don't take your gas cap off until you've taken this whole cladding piece off. This just unplugs. It's a plug and play. It's really easy to do. If you look right here, you just unplug that, this whole thing comes out. So I salvaged that. Now your gas cap attaches here. Don't be like me. What I did is I thought, oh, I'll take everything apart initially, and I started hearing pieces drop down in there. So like I said, this attaches to this. So you can take this entire cladding piece off, then take this piece off, and then you're not having to do what I did, which is searching for parts on the ground and trying to figure out how to put it all back together in the end. If you notice, this piece of cladding is way nicer than my other pieces. It's too nice for the car, actually. Well, we solved that problem down here that I had, and I'll show you all that again on the other pieces. The door is still blown apart. Like I said, I got in here this morning, all excited, ready to see if this windshield worked, and had a dead battery. But like I said, people are on the way. So I cleaned that up a little bit. I bought some tape. We're going to put some plastic over that once everything is back together and buttoned up. Again, this is our new mirror that we put on last time. New cladding. The problem with the old cladding was this. If you look, let's turn it around. Or to do one-handed. Alright, so if you look right here, you can actually see daylight through that crack. That's pretty torn up. We have another crack here that you can see daylight through. This obviously has been hit at some point. The same thing with this one. If you really inspect this one nice and close, you can see that people have actually tried to repair this before. So anyway, took those off, replaced them yesterday. worked with the side window, and we'll see how it goes. Check in with you in a little bit. Alright, so here's another thing that I learned. These plastic clips right here actually go into the car. These were recovered from the car and they clip in here. Now what these do, these little plastic pieces that look like a U, you push those in there like that. Well, there's one right there. You push them in just like that. I ordered a bunch off of eBay. These are the ones that came off of eBay. You can get them in lots of 50. These are worthless. If you compare it to the original, they're not the same size, they're not the same shape, they don't fit in. You can shove this into the car deal. You see it just doesn't stay. It pops right back out. So now these are some originals. Original piece that it has to go into. These are things that I bought off eBay. You can get them for like, I don't know, like $5 for 50 of them. This is the piece that's supposed to replace that piece. It doesn't give you near as much leeway. As you can see, this has a nice oval that's round. In this piece right here, usually it doesn't even stay. That was my problem yesterday, was fitting them into these little U-joints. They'd fall out on me before I could even get them to the car. And they don't stay in the factory part. So, don't buy these. The eBay stuff. Not cool. And these were supposed to be interior trim. They look nothing like the interior plastic trim pieces here. Absolutely nothing like them. So, yeah, just a warning. The eBay Isuzu Vehicross interior trim plastic molding things, they don't work. Oh, check this out. This is for the Bronco. That's for the other passenger side window that won't work. Well, Gray Cat saw me eating something, so he showed up. Gray Cat. Hey, kitty. Oh, I know. Okay, so check this out. We got some Jerry Jeff going in the background. We got our stuff. Alright, so here's an interesting tidbit. The window will not go down unless you have that plugged in. But check this out. Up and down. Now, here's that. You can see right there where I glued this new thing in. It's a metal window carrier. So what we're going to do now is put the, AAA came out, said battery was dead, replaced the battery, everything's running just fine now, lubricated it, put some white lithium on the inside, put some, what do you call it, on the outside. Anyway, we're going to button this thing back up. It was silicone. I sprayed it through here and also on the other side. Silicone. Silicone, 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 silicone. Also sprayed it in the Bronco here. Makes that window go down. This is the next window to work on.